Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I'm on today to share a new collaboration. Now this is hosted by Hilary of Pink Bubble Cards, and for several years she used to do a challenge called the Alphabet Challenge, where she pulled out a prompt each week or every other week and assigned um, a technique or material or something to that letter. But now she started a new collaboration. It's a bit similar, but perhaps with a bit more freedom. So she's calling it I Spy. And what she's doing is pulling out a letter and a color or another prompt. I think it's a color. So this month she pulled out F, the letter F. So it's I spy with my little eye, something beginning with F. And then the color is olive. So I wanted to do a fox, F for fox. I thought everybody's going to think about F for flowers. But in the end, I couldn't find my stamp for the fox. So, so I'm going with F for flowers. So what I've done, I've already used this stencil to make this leaf design, and I've used this Stampin' Up pad, Old Olive. So that is my olive contribution, and we can use other colors as well as the olive. I mean, it's not just one color, but the card or whatever we make must contain at least some element of the olive. Now I'm going to make a 4x6 card, so I'm going to cut this panel down. Yes, it's 4. I'm going to cut it here at 4.5 because I want to cut this border off. So I'll cut it at 4.25, and I'll cut this at 6. Yeah, let's cut this white border off, so that makes it 4x6. But I think I need to cut it a bit smaller. But I would like a little border around, so I just want to see. Yeah, so about just over 1/4 inch off this. So let's see. Perhaps I'll do that edge. Like so. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's perfect. So I'm, as I said, I'm using a 4x6 card, and it's a sort of a creamy color. Just put that over there. And what I'm doing is I'm going to use, I've cut out some roses from this sheet of paper. Now this is one of Dawn's Floral Treasure papers, Dawn of Shiny Silver Treasures. I don't know if that collection is still available. You have to go to her website and have a look. But what I do know is, as I was speaking to her on Friday, is that she still has a few of the advent calendars available. They are limited stock, and so not many left. But if you want one, do go ahead and order yours now to avoid disappointment. So she's accepting pre-orders now, and we'll be posting out in November, so that you get the things in time for the 1st of December. Now, you won't be disappointed, I can tell you that, by what's inside the advent calendar. I mean, I actually have no idea what's inside, except that I know there are 12, as she's shown it on her channel, there are 12 individual packets, and each packet contains a kit to make something. So the complete kit, everything you need to make whatever it is. Now last year there were a variety of crafts that we did, and I think those of us that had the advent calendars, we really enjoyed doing them, and perhaps learning some new skills and things. So you know, as I said, you won't be disappointed. And if you know Dawn, you know that she's extremely generous, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if she's more or less giving the advent calendar away at cost price. So you know, so it would be lovely, you know, to support her if you can, and if that sort of thing interests you. She has got some other advent calendars which are smaller. So she's got a 12, I think it's a 12 set of embellishments in, you know, that you can sorry, I'm just lining up these roses with a bit of these sort of half ones behind, just to give it a bit of fullness. And what was I saying? Yeah, and so she's got that one with the embellishments in. She's also got one with jewelry findings in, and she's got another one with jewelry pieces in, and jewelry and key rings and different things that she's made. So again, you know, I think there's something for everybody, for all tastes, and it's a bit of fun. So yeah, so if that grabs you, do go over to her channel and have a look, see, you know, if there's something there that you would like. So so this card is very simple, but I like it as like this, and I'm just going to look for an embellishment. I should really get organized and be like, oh, sorry, be like Chatty Batty, who's got a file with all her embellishments and sentiments in, but I haven't got there yet. So I'm thinking of using this happy birthday here. So let's see if I can cut it out, at least partly. I don't want the flowers on either end. So let's cut those flowers off, and then I might be able to cut the sentiment. So anyway, going back to Hilary's channel, I think, you know, this is such an exciting project to do. So instead of her choosing what the letter's going to represent, we can choose it, which, you know, gives us far more scope. And then we just have the limitation, if it is a limitation, of the colour. And, you know, that shouldn't be a limitation either. And she did say, you know, that we could use shades of a colour. So I suppose if you haven't got olive, you could put at the pinch use green, sort of a yellowy green or something like that. You know, something that's as near as possible to the colour that she has suggested. And now I'm just going to look for some foam tape. Okay, I've got these ones which are really sticky, very sticky, in fact, super sticky. So okay, just cut the take this off if I can. I know this is so sticky that it's really hard to get the back off. So now I had a little clear out, well, a tidy up, I should say. I don't think it was a clear out of my room the other day, but I had a whole load of stuff that you know, I'd pulled out to make projects with, and they are they're still piled up on my desk. So I'm hoping over the weekend to get rid of that pile and make some semblance of order so that I can complete the tidy up. And now I'm just going to see if I've got any olivey green gems just to finish it off. And I've got these. I think this would work. So I'm going to use these, and we're just going to put 3 around 1, 2 and 3. I'm trying to look now for my instrument for picking up gems. Which I can't find. I'll have to use my finger. So there we are. So there we have it. So that's my entry. I hope you like it. And if you want to take part, all you have to do is use the hashtag I spy. Is it I spy? Let me just have a look. No, it's called, sorry, it's called My Little Eye. The hashtag is My Little Eye. So, so there we are. So I'm really happy with how this has turned out. And I do like a challenge. So it does help me to be a bit more creative and not just stick to things that I like doing. So thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.